everyone, author DL Tillery here, the Mistress of Poor, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I bet you press that subscribe button, give this video a like, and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. So this is the first episode in my book haul series. Again, there'll be 12 episodes in this series, and I'm going to show you books that I'm purchasing at a time. That's a lump sum. So I'm going to show you each book, and yeah. Let's see what I've gotten recently. Alright, so this actually wasn't recent. This wasn't recent, but it's in my group of like I haven't read yet, and I won this one. So I'm including it in my recent and not so recent purchases. So this is a book haul over the last month, and then this one is a couple months ago, but I didn't read it yet because the world got crazy my world got crazy. Well, everyone's world's crazy, but yeah, you know. So this one is called Little Birds, a collection of short stories by Hannah Lee Kinder. If you can see. It's a nice little small short story book, and I thought it was cute. Like when I won this one, I was like, yay, that's so awesome. I won this one. And like, who doesn't love winning things? I actually won this from Jenna Marissi for one of her things. So yes, I can't wait to dig into this one. I love short stories. I literally did not get a chance to read this. It was sad, but it has like a little illustration in there, which I think is cool. Like it's really, really cool. It's really nice. So I'll be getting into that one. So the next one is by author A.L. Williams, and this one is called Enough. And I've read quite a few of A.L. Williams books. This one I have read. This is my one was I alpha read, and I purchased it, of course, after the fact. I like to support authors, especially author tubers that I know. And yes, A.L. Williams is a really good writer. This is in the male romance genre, and it's really good. This one's really good. I'm not gonna read the one word. He can go himself is the first beginning words up there. Dexter spends his days in class and working. He has goals in the future to work for. He cannot deny the loneliness. When he ran into Isabel, he's pulled into an emotional roller coaster he didn't ask for, one that involves an overprotective brute he wishes would go away. It's not like he's her boyfriend. What's his issue? Then why this time? Rashawn shouldn't be surprised. Picking up random guys was Isabel's MO. It was nothing new. However, why was this one so infuriating? He wasn't anything special, just some college guy who was probably after nothing other than sex. Once she gets her fill, he'll be old news and things will return to normal, right? Wrong. Both men have been pulled into a triangle they didn't ask for. They are forced to fight for what they want. There's one problem. As time goes on, neither of them is sure what that is anymore. So yes, check out Enough for sure. I love that one. The next one, put those over there. The next one is Christina Feehan, which is one of my favorite writers, especially in paranormal. This is her from her Ghost Walkers novel series. This one's called Toxic Game. I did not get a chance to read this one yet. I usually, when I first get her books, I usually get a chance to read them. But I love her books. Like I've never read one of her books I didn't like. So that being said, I must be a bit of a fan. But yes, I love her books, and I can't wait to get into that one. Next is, now this one I have read, but I wanted to show it because the next one, which is the fourth book, is the second one to this book. So this is a local writer in Maryland. The name of the first one is called School of the Wolven Way. It's a smaller book. It's about 166 pages in this book. It's a little short on the shorter side. It's very interesting the way this writer writes, and his name is Nevelious Jordan, and he's local. I really like the way he writes. The way he writes is like, what's the word I want to use? Very intellectual. I'm gonna say, because some people write and they write the way they write, like, but it's different. Like, I like the way he writes and puts his stories together, and this is a very interesting piece. I'll read the blurb. The mundane life of 15-year-old science fanatic Julian Priix is turned upside down when he receives an invitation to attend Edenshire Academy Summer Enrichment Program. Hidden within the sleepy town of Cumberchester Heights, the school's hallowed grounds hold the barbaric secrets behind his great-grandfather's wealth. After uncovering the truth, he and 3 other graced children, and it does this, graced children must band together to prevent a plague that threatens to reduce Earth to a watery wasteland. So the story is very interesting and well written. So definitely check this one out. It has good reviews on Amazon, so check it out. A lot of people like it. Then the reason why I want to show you that one is because I bought the second one, and this one is the sequel to the first book, and it's a must-have. If you read the first one, you're going to want to get the second one, and there's a third one coming. So definitely check that one out, and then work on getting yourself the second one here. I like physical books, if you couldn't tell. Like, I do have some digital books, quite a few hundred, but I do like the physical copy. I probably own the digital. If I own a digital version of a book, I also own the physical version of the book if it exists. So I definitely do that because I prefer. So yeah, I haven't got a chance to read this one yet. So that being said, I will be working on that very soon. My schedule is really crazy right now, so I've been kind of slow on catching up on my like TBR list. Like, it's really bad. Anyway, and I'm not gonna read the blurb for this one, since the blurb you may or may not have read the first book, and then it just talks about a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't know. You'd be like, what? This will be book number 5, but I have shown you 5 already. The next one is by Cam Wolfe, which is also another author tuber, booktuber, and he, like I said, I said in one of my other videos, Cam is so funny. I love Cam's channel. He's a great writer. This is his new book. I did not get a chance to read it yet because I just purchased it. I will be reading it. I will read you the blurb on the back of the book. I love the cover. It feels really nice and pretty too. So yes, and it's so nice. So proud of Cam. Like, the book is here. Like, it's in my hand. I'm sure he's ecstatic as well. All right, so the blurb. All it takes is one bad week. You're not lying. I understand that concept. You're not lying. In just 7 days, Joseph Ridley lost everything. His beautiful wife, gone. His fast cars, gone. Even the expensive suits, they're all gone now. That sucks. To Joe, life's a beat. And it hates him the most. Now there's a storm on the horizon, a storm unlike any other. Long buried memories and voices from the dark are at the door. Joseph is about to find out that rock bottom is not the furthest a man can fall. The storm has arrived. This is going to be an interesting ride, I have a feeling. And at the top of the book, if you see the words there, it says, enjoy the climb, beware the fall. I love that tagline. Like, that's so awesome. So I can't wait to dig into that one. I probably will be doing a review on it as well. So I can't wait for that. So yes, he actually did a solid for some people and put a content warning in there for those who are not, can't take some things that's in the book and sensitive to them. Please be aware that this book contains strong adult themes, including but not limited to graphic and sexual violence, self-harm, alcoholism, and hateful language. While I feel these things are necessary in the context of the story, it's important to me that my readers understand what they're in for. Cam Wolfe. So that's nice of him to put the warning content in there. I probably don't do that. I have no plans to do that, and I commend people who do that and try to give warning for some people. I think sometimes the genre can give that away. And if you're reading certain types of books, then that could come up. So, but again, some people need those warnings. So, good job when you can for that. Here's Cam in the back. Cool dude. Do make sure you please go over to his channel and subscribe and check him out. He is really awesome. You'll love him. Alright, next book in my book haul. These three came together and was purchased from a friend, the awesome author Aphrodite Lee. I have not got a chance to read them, and they were gifted to me not long ago. So, listen. Listen. You know Aphrodite. Well, if you don't know Aphrodite, she's also Minx Knoach. So she has the erotic side, and let's just say that she doesn't forget me. I love you, Aphrodite, and Minx Knoach's side. So there's these three books, and listen, I mean, couldn't you see that on cover? This is like she's been telling me about these books. And if you missed the little, I'm sure you probably missed it because the guy's very distracting. Right there, see that? See what it says there? You probably can't see this, it's blurry. The Lords of Seder. The Lords of Seder. So it's Seder series. It's three of these. I'm gonna have one of these. The first one is Nicholas. Elizabeth Amber is the author, and yes, she did put a warning back here. Warning: this is a really hot book. Sexually explicit. She did warn you, I'm just telling you. I'm not going to read the blurbs on the back of these. They are actually quite long blurbs. But you have Nicholas. You have Rain. Oh, let it rain on you. And you have Lion. Yes, I can't wait for these. I'm going to be reading these. It's going to be good. So yes, these three are part of my book haul, so I will be reading these soon. Last but not least, this is more of a how to craft wickedly effective prose. So this is going to be a very useful book when writing. I can't wait to dig into this one, but this is also my book haul, so you always need to keep, as a writer, you need to keep yourself on your toes. So even though we have editors, we still have to make sure that we are trying to do our best. So, I'm looking forward to that. So that's my book haul for this first episode. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. So in my first book haul, so I'm going to check those out. And hopefully my first episode of my personal library goes up soon. I'm trying to figure out which parts to film for you. So we'll see what happens with that. Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed my book haul. And if you read any of those books or interested in any of them, let me know in the comments and we can chat about it. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay scared.